Okay, all praise to the Most High. What made you step up here?
I saw y'all up here. I'm sick of the white side of my family.
Okay, all praise. Are you sober? No, you're not sober.
Yes, I am. I'm not on any drugs.
No, alcohol? Are you drunk?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I'm tipsy.
that's not sober.
Fine.
You know what I'm saying? Watch
Fine.
this. Let me get that in Titus.
Work it out.
Let me get that in Titus. No, right? Read.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 2. That the aged men be sober.
The aged man be what?
Sober.
We got to be sober, Drew. We can't be walking around, you know what I'm saying, inebriated all day long, and anything can happen, bro. You can walk wander into traffic. Somebody come by and rob you. You can't even defend yourself. You see what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're sober, right? Read.
That the aged men be sober. Grave.
Grave means serious. You got to be serious about what you do. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Temperate.
Temperate, meaning you got to have patience.
Sound in faith.
Sound in faith, meaning the faith in Jesus Christ and the commandments of this Bible. All right?
In charity.
You got to have charity one for another. All right?
In patience.
Impatient, right? So these are the things that a grave, a serious, and a sober man must be, right? So you said, do you, huh? Yeah. So, not saying that you can't drink. You can drink, but you cannot get drunk.
That's right.
You understand the difference? You just told me you drunk.
No, I said I just drank. I said I wasn't drunk.
Come on, Drew.
I'm not drunk.
You just told me you was drinking.
I see?
You said, "Hey, I'm tipsy." Why you think I asked?
I'm tipsy.
Why you think I asked?
I'm tipsy.
Because I could tell.
Technically, that is a form of drunk, I guess.
Right. The reason I asked because I could tell. You ain't the first drunk person I ever met. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you stay sober though. But you got that? Read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 31 and verse 27. Wine is as good to life. Sorry. Wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately.
If it be drunk, what?
Moderately.
You got to drink moderately, meaning you cannot get drunk, Drew. All right?
That's right.
It's okay to drink, but like I said, you can't get drunk. Somebody come over here and rob you, or you can't contend for the faith because you're inebriated, and you know what I'm saying? But let me so you said you came over because you tired of the white side of your family.
Yes.
Okay, I can understand that, but it's still your family, right?
It's not anymore.
Watch that. Let me get Exodus 20, and I think I want
12.
Is it 12? Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Honor who?
Thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
That's the first commandment with promise. That's the first commandment God gave us with a promise behind it. Saying, hey, if you honor your mother and your father, right, your life will be prolonged upon this land. Right? Mother and father, it don't matter what color your mother is, what race your mother is, you still got to honor her. That's your mother.
I do.
Right? So, what you got? Come on.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 3. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition? For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother, and he that curseth father or mother, let him die the death.
So if you curse your father or your mother, if you disrespect your father, hey, Drew, pay attention, bro. Don't let that devil get up here and take the word from you, bro. Right? It said if you dishonor your mother and your father, Christ said you got to die to death. You got to die to death. Ain't no life in you.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Right. So let's get Deuteronomy 101. Because if I ask you your nationality, what would you say?
In the Korean War, we'll never forget.
You'll say black. Black the color of your pants. I'm
I'm
darker than you, and I'm not black. There's no such thing as mixed.
Mulatto.
What's a mulatto?
That's what I was told I was.
Watch this. Let me show you. Numbers 1 and 18. Watch this, Drew.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
So the whole congregation is coming together on the first day of the second month, right?
And they declared their pedigrees.
And they declared their pedigree. Brother Jew, what's a pedigree?
The pill, isn't it?
A pedigree. If you have a dog and I ask its pedigree, what would you say?
It needs to go to the vet.
No, a pedigree is a lineage or a bloodline. That's what a pedigree is. It's a lineage or a bloodline. You got me? So they came together and they declared their pedigree
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
by whose house?
The house of their fathers.
So the Bible just told you, your pedigree, your bloodline is whatever your daddy is. Period. Right? So you're not mulatto, you're not mixed, you're for lack of better words, a black man, African American man, right? Because that's what your father is. And it's not for a lack of better words. I'm sorry for using that phrase, but for a phrase that you know better, right? Which is black or African American.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is